Alright, what is going on YouTube? Alright, so this is going to be version 11. We are here in Arlington, Virginia, doing a little bit of testing here and want to see how FSD handles itself on everyday turns. So far it did a great job making a left, and now it's automatically switching lanes to follow the route. It's pretty cool that now with version 11, FSD starts telling you about the maneuvers it's making. You sort of had to guess it before. Now it actually comes up with words and tells you. And I'm pretty sure if you're in different countries, it will show up in different languages, which is pretty awesome for them to make like one worldwide system that kind of works throughout the world, sort of like iPhones are. I see a lot of like iOS inspiration behind the layout with Tesla's OS. You could see here that a lot of it reminds me of the iPad. But anyways, with this update with FSD, we are now riding on version 11, whereas this normally would actually switch over to navigate on autopilot. Alright, we're gonna have to do a switch. Actually, we didn't have to manually switch over. This lane was also a left turn lane. I wasn't aware, but I prefer being in this lane, so I went ahead and switched it. So this is gonna be Route 50 here in front of us. And normally FSD would go ahead and switch over to navigate on autopilot, but because we're using single stack now, it shouldn't. So let's see. And I have to say my experience with single stack so far has been great. I mean, if you think about it, they have to like update 2 stacks of technology, one for the highway, one for the rest of the roads. But now that FSD is running on the highway, it's going to be just one stack of technology that they need to update and work on for all roads, which I think is just smart. So all right, here we go with the green light. A little bit of input, and very nice job with the left turn, smooth left turn. I mean, I couldn't have done that better, honestly. It did an immediate switch lanes, so it was already out of the left turn lane before the line became solid. So really good job about that. It's really starting to follow more human behavior, I would say, especially with the feel of the turning of the wheel. I mean, it has become very natural. I'm not sure how they program that, because I've seen some significant improvements when it comes to the steering. For example, right here, notice how the lane just merged into one. Now, before, some of the versions would kind of swerve in figuring out when the lane becomes one, and it would confuse it. So if you go back and watch how FSD merged into that lane, it was smooth, seamlessly. It was just like how I would do it. So yeah, we've just arrived here in Roslyn. This is River Place. That's the Raytheon buildings up there. Actually used to live in this apartment building here, River Place, around 2020, and I gotta say, this was a fun time living over here, and I don't really miss it. The only thing I miss about it was the view. I used to be able to see the monument, which there it is right there, and I'm not sure if you could see it in this view here or not, but here we go with the exit. Yeah, it's a gorgeous view out here, and add that in with FSD, and here you go.